this story sort of flew under the radar, and I think it's more because of how it's worded when it was reported. The other day we got this. Peacock, this coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Peacock quarterly loss narrows to $825 million as streamer hits 31 million subscribers. So you read that, and it's like soft, right? It says quarterly loss narrows 825 million, 825 million. And then they talk about this big number of subscribers. But what this is saying is that they're still losing a crazy amount of money, and they lost a crazy amount of money. I think collectively in 2023, which the article, by the way, I already read it, does not mention that. I believe they lost like $1.7 billion. Now, we talk about Disney and the amount of money that they've lost with streaming services, or with their streaming services, Disney Plus. These, and I think that's what people lose sight of. All of them are losing money outside of Netflix. And Netflix was losing money for a short period of time there. Outside of Netflix, it appears, of all the big ones at least, in the streaming services, they're all losing money. And you got to look at it like, okay, is it a loss leader? No, probably not. They're just actively losing money. They're not able to make that somewhere else based on the properties that they're putting on these platforms, right? It's not coming back to them. So how are they making money? Well, they're not. See, this was something that everybody went all in on, and I'm not saying that streaming was a bad idea. I do believe that especially smaller entities, this is a way to monetize future content. Rippaverse, even for an example, is looking at some sort of like video, we want to do our animations and stuff, and we're thinking about having that sort of in-house, and a way to take advantage of that would be through maybe an application where people can pay to kind of, stream it, if you will, or watch it. So I do believe that there are ways to make this profitable, but how much, you combine how much they're spending on these productions, these movies, that are on there, and also with everything else, servers, all that probably have to do with a lot of that data. Lord knows that's not cheap. And for the original content, they're just not making money. Now, I don't know how much Peacock is going all in on the original content, but you get what it is that I'm saying. We know, like Disney, for example, isn't making any money off the original content. Basically, everything that goes on Disney Plus is a loss. Everything. If it goes straight to Disney Plus, they lost money on it. Until they can get in the green, which is, they're far removed from that, they are losing money on everything that goes on that platform. Okay? So Hollywood, or rather, it's not even just Hollywood. It's entertainment in general right now. It's kind of at this weird spot where they're trying to figure out where streaming. It's one of those things where you get the technological advancements, and this is one of the examples of the technological advancement has not been able to be monetized properly by the people that are utilizing it, right? You have this shift away from like the physical media, and again, it's the accessibility. They have phones and they have tablets, they got their laptops, their PCs that they're always glued to, and you want to be giving them that content. The monetization of it all is where they have not, it's what they've not been able to figure out. And yes, a lot of that has to do with the exorbitant amount of money that they spend on everything it is that they produce. That's part of it for sure. But I also think it's so new, and maybe they jumped the gun on going all in on it like they have, and they didn't really understand it and figure it out. Just conceptualize that. Basically, all of them are losing money. All of the streaming services that exist are for the most part losing money, outside of Netflix, who is also losing money. That's something to pay attention to. They're making money now. Netflix making money now. Before a while, they were not making any money.